guys, my name is Super Mini Cupid, and that's that. Today we're gonna have an awesome video, but before, like and subscribe, guys. Do it, please. And please, if you want to, I think you'd want to go check out Third God. He's in the description. And let's get into the video. By the video title, you can see that it says Top 5 Favorite Books. Or, I hope it's going to say that. I recorded this so many times because it just stopped working for me. And that's just sad. Yeah, so I know everything what's going to happen. And I changed some things up. Because in 5th place, I couldn't decide over these two books. So I just made them both in 5th place. Even though I could have made them both honorable mentions, I already have 2 honorable mentions. So 5th place. These books are very good. So this book, as you can see, is called The Unteachables. Do not judge a book by its cover. It's very good. Here's the back. And even though I said this a billion times already, there's this girl, and her mom is famous. She's a movie person. She goes to movies, and she had to go to LA for a movie, but she still had to go to school. So she attended the school, and the bad thing is her aunt. She had to take care of the baby brother. So when the day she went to school, you know, everybody goes to school. The baby had a sneak attack, and it just had a very big problem. So she had to go on by herself, even though she did not know how it works, whatever. And yeah, you just gotta read the book. Thank you, Gordon Corman, I don't know. But yeah, it's a very good book, and go check him out. And in the other 5th place, we got Pippie longstalking. And she just has red hair, as you see. And she could lift. She has a power where she can lift anything she wants. She could come and she could lift her whole horse up, because she has a horse and a monkey. I don't want to spoil it, but her dad went on a trip and never came back. And she was left with gold nuggets, and she made friends. So there's more to the story, but that's okay, very okay. And in 4th place is Upside-Down Magic. Just so you know, multiple books, they do not count as, like, if they're 5 books, because this is 5 books, it's not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not like that. It just, if there are 5 books, it's all smushed into one, and Upside-Down Magic is it. I don't want to spoil it. It's just a magic school and whatnot. You should read it, and remember, the first book, I'm picking my nose, I'm scratching my nose, oh no. The first book is green. Do not forget, when I was at school, you know, I'm not popular, but I like talking, because who doesn't like talking? Why am I doing this? I like talking. If I'm not doing this, I'll still be talking. So I recommended this book, and nobody said it. But then they went into the library. Nobody took it from me. No one took it from me. And when we went to the library, they had the book, and everybody just started reading the blue book, even though I told them to read the green book, because this is the first book. So do not forget. This book is outstanding. And yeah, by Sarah Milianowski, Lauren Miracle, and Emily Junkins. And yeah, okay. 3rd place, not that bad, is Mrs.Lemonchellos library. I used to call him Lemonchellos, like lemon, but that did not fit. Here's a description. It's about this boy, and he has a school, and he doesn't own the school. He goes to the school, and they assign an essay. And the top 11 people who wrote the essay get to go to the library that used to be a safe, and they have to solve puzzles. And whoever finishes the puzzles first wins. something. And if you want to escape, you get knocked out of the puzzle. Not knocked out, but you don't win, because if you leave, you will never win. And you guys, you could watch it on Netflix, I think, or Xfinity. I searched it up. I watched it personally. Or Hulu. It's now a Nickelodeon original movie. It's outstanding. And next, this was the problem I had. We have Harry Potter. If you guys don't know, I think everybody knows Harry Potter. Last time when I tried filming this went really bad. So I'm just gonna pull it up, okay? What I'm gonna say now, I mean people would do this, but nobody would read 7 big, large, fat, chunky books. And my teacher, before we had all this virus, I didn't do that on purpose. I mean, virus, we had to go home. But when we were in school, we were all gonna read the book, but together. So she read it and she read aloud, and we had our own books, and we just looked. But then she told us just listen to the books at home because we're not going back to school. So we just listened to the books, and it was amazing. And I just kept on listening and listening and listening. All 7 books. It's outstanding. You guys, if you haven't, just listen to Harry Potter or whatever. If you have the books, read it. I mean, I have the books. I just don't like reading it because it's big. And next up, the honorable 2 mentions. The honorable 2 mentions are Foxcraft. Foxies! It's a very good book. You see, I have a bookmark. I only read 30 pages of it. And so it's about this fox, and she and her brother went on to play, and then when they came back, she wanted to get food by herself, so she left her family, not on purpose. She didn't leave it, she just wanted to get berries, but she thought, my mommy told me not to go. So she came back, and then another group of foxes came and took her family, and now she's all alone. You see, here's the map. Go check this book out. This person is very talented. She wrote a lot of books. In Bali I series. Go check it out. And there are 3 books. Just remember, the first one is called The Taken. And for some reason, I chose the Slytherin colors, even though we just did Harry Potter. I have no idea why. But next up, if you guys could guess, this explains a lot. And if you guys just saw, it's A Wrinkle in Time. I was forced to read this book. I didn't want to read this book. But because I'm at school, we have to. So she made not everybody, but we were in groups. And we had to read the book. And this is a pretty good book. It kind of gets too long, when I had this book at school, but it was so long, they just kept on adding things and adding things and adding things, so it kind of got boring, so I really didn't focus. And something about this is, I have no idea how they chose the names, because it's A Wrinkle in Time, A Wind in the Door, A Swiftly Tilting Planet, Many Waters, and An Unacceptable Time. A Wrinkle in Time makes sense, and there's a movie, so go watch that on Netflix. But A Wind in the Door, I'm not going to spoil it, but at the end of A Wind in the Door, the last sentence, so the little brother said, "Oh, it's windy, can you please close the door?" And she said, "There's a wind in the door." I have no idea it's a very good book, I just don't know who came up with the names. And those are my honorable mentions. This is going to go right there, but it's not going to go right there because I'm going to switch the book. Please do not see. This book was gifted to me because my friend, I'm not going to say his name, but he's my best friend. I knew him since I was 5, and we're best friends. So he gave me this book and another book, and the other book is very creepy. It's about robots and blood, so please do not read that book. If you're watching this, friend, I read 100 pages and I was freaked out. And that's that. And if you guys would guess, Ooh, would this boy like comics? Would he keep this comics? No, it's Max Einstein. And I just adore this book. It looks like a big book, but it's very easy to read. And I read the second book. And it's right here. I made my dad buy it for me because I really like the books. And here's the second book. Something Rebels with a Cause. And it's about this girl named Max Einstein, and there's this evil corp, it's named Corp, and they're after her. And because there's a group of people, and they're very smart, but they're kids. And she finished college, and she's only 12. And they solve the world's biggest problems, and this Corp, they're after her. And she had no parents. She was born in not an orphanage, but she lived by herself practically. And she really had good ideas, but she did not know why her last name was Einstein. So they don't leave you on a cliffhanger. It's just she wants to find out why she was called Einstein. And the Corp, they want to get her. And they said that they would tell her why she's called Max Einstein. And yeah, those are my top 5 favorite books. Guys, put down in the comments what do you think of the books and what are your favorite books. I really appreciate you guys watching and putting time out of your day to see me. Because yeah, I know. And we're going to have a lot of good videos this week. So see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye.